I think this is gonna be a weird attempt at a crafting vlog. I don't know. My schedule of YouTube videos got all messed up. So this is a hodgepodge. It's like a vlog that inspired a craft. Who knows? Oh, I really want coffee right now. Like, it just hit me how much I want coffee. Ooh. Yesterday started out great. Okay, let's cut to that. Okay, I am helping my friend Lindsay move today. There's 3 of us, me and Steven. Wow, the sunscreen, I'm already sweating from my upper lip. We're helping her move today. We moved her into a storage unit from her apartment like a couple weeks ago while she was buying the place. And now we're moving her into her house, okay? It is a crisp 65, well, it feels a lot hotter than 65 out. I don't know what that's about. Should be fun, should be a long day. I think it took us like 5, 6, 7 hours to move her into the storage unit. So now we're doing the opposite. And we had to go down a flight of stairs last time. We don't have to do that. Should be fun. I'm trying to come prepared. I got my water. I got a Red Bull. I'm trying not to drink the coffee because I don't want it to upset my stomach. I don't want to be drinking like hot milk while I'm trying to like move bed frames and boxes and nightstands and pots and pans and whatnot. I got deodorant on. I got Mega Babe. Listen, it's for the cracks and crevices, the Mega Babe. I got the sunscreen on. I brought the sunscreen. I got my camera, got my sunglasses, got a good attitude. I put my hair in space buns, and then today I'm going to wash my hair afterwards. Then I sprayed like hairspray on my hair to keep, I don't care if it's crunchy. I'm trying to get it to stay down. Stay down. I don't need the baby hairs in my face. So we're going to help her move. I'm going to try and get some vlog footage of it. I don't know how exciting it's gonna be, but just watching us move stuff. Hoping I get a good workout in. Hope I don't pull a hamstring. You know, you give and you take. I was also supposed to clean out the back of my car to put stuff in to move, and I did not. I forgot. That's gonna be a tough one. I'll just throw everything in the trunk. I also should have brought like celebratory beers or something. We can buy beers. We can all split a Red Bull. I got the green one. I don't even know if I like this green one. I don't think I've ever tried it. Caruba, I thought it said sunflower flavored. Caruba elderflower. Wow, they really be coming up with some flavors. We'll do a little check-in later, a little pop-in. Or maybe there'll be a little, maybe I'll just put in a montage right here.
This is where you just have it fast forward.
Truck. Does it fit? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What?
Was that you that she painted that?
Oh yeah.
I thought you meant like.
Wait, show him the painting. This one?
I don't know.
No, it was
No, it's the blue one.
the blue one.
No, because I was holding.
That's a photo. No, baby.
No, I think we took it. Oh, it's over there. It's that one.
That one? That one get on camera?
Maybe, just we got everything packed so fast. Packing it. Oh, I think that's my stuff in the back. Not even her stuff rolling around. Oop, I can't even get down that way. I better be able to get down this way. Storage unit places are fun. You just get to drive around, guessing what's in people's stuff. Ooh, this car is gonna beat me to the exit. How do I get out of here? I told them not to leave because I can't get out unless they get out. Coming through. I have like all of her smaller boxes, her ornaments, all of like the glass pieces that go on stuff. And then I don't know what this is. Like a cute tree. This looks like a workout machine. Some of her bedding, like the wreath that was on her door. And they lost me. Steven! You're not supposed to take the turn till I can take the turn. I don't know how to get back. Now I gotta plug in the address. Why is he in that lane? Okay. Oh, wait, I can... Oh, move over, pickup truck. Where are you going? Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, little car. Yo, these people tanning over here at the phone completely me. Yeah, I said, oh my god, that's so nice with the foliage, like covering shit up, like cover like a big bush, and then her big bush. I was like, are you kidding? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I am. Imagine you moved into a nudist. Smells like poop, right? I thought it was the car at first. A poop bush? Stinking air freshener in this bush.
I know. It's
I have some in my cup holder. I need a pry bar too to kind of like get underneath this shit.
Then you can move it. Okay.
Lindsay's family ended up coming over and hanging out. We did like a run to Home Depot, and then they had to do another trip to Home Depot, and I was like, I think I gotta dip, I gotta go home, I gotta film, I gotta get stuff done. My night took a turn after that, after I left, having fun helping her move all day, and basically it ended with me crying eating pizza. So there was that. It was just, I was having a rough night. Anyways, helping her move. Look at this. There's always stuff in the back seat. What if every video just started with me pulling something out of the back seat? And I said, the focus of today's video is, I don't know if there's bugs in this bin, and it's creeping me out. The focus of today's video is tile. At Lindsay's place, one of her bathrooms had this tile in it. Looks kind of different in the light. Like all together, it looks like this pinkish, not the prettiest tile. I guess she's gonna paint it, cover it up, take it out. Who knows what she's gonna do with it. She had this box of tiles sitting in her garage and she was gonna trash it because Steven was gonna throw it in a dumpster. And I said, I'll take it. We can make some fun coasters out of this, some custom coasters. Which I only thought of that because I think someone shipped me like a tile coaster. You could splatter paint these and I could put them somewhere on a wall for a little accent splatter paint wall. You could break it up and make like a mosaic out of the pieces. I was like, free tile. That shit sounds expensive. I'll take a couple pieces of tile. It's like 100 pieces of tile, but I was like, I don't want to take some of it and then not take all of it. And like, I'll just throw it away. But I have this tile. So I was going to try and hit up the dollar store. I found these designs. They almost look like they're cleared, like a stained glass old diner. In between the booths, they would have like these chunky, blocky, like checkered sort of thing, but they're like kind of opaque. Like you could kind of see like light refracted through. We're going to try and make a coaster. Let me set the scene of what I just saw out my window this morning. I heard a car coming down the street, so I look out the blinds. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I look out and there's a dog, like a herding cattle dog, like a border collie. There's a border collie running around the street. And I was like, oh my God. And then I see a car whip in and park in front of our house, and the guy's like already out of the car. Boom, boom. Car parked, boom, boom. And he's like looking at the dog. And I was like, oh my gosh, maybe this dog ran away and this guy's trying to catch him by car because he's like an older gentleman. He gets out, he's like kind of like sitting in the car staring at the dog. The dog like comes to the car and then just bolts off onto a squirrel, rabbit, bird, whatever it was, doing its job, doing what the dog thinks is its job. And the guy just like looks at it, lets it go. And I'm like standing there, I'm about to go run out and bring like Riley's big old treat thing at the back. Riley's on vacation, by the way. He's not even here. I was about to bring Riley's big treat bin outside and be like, I've got treats. Maybe the dog will come if he hears treats. And then the dog circles back and then just runs into my neighbor's house. And then the guy the whole time is just casually getting out of the car and follows him in. And let me tell you, if this was the blinds, and the house is over here, my head was so far into the blinds. My face was so up against the glass. I was like, I'm so fucking nosy. If he looks over, I have imprinted my face into the glass through the blinds. Okay? It looked like a damn cartoon. And then the dog and the guy just went in the house. I ain't never see that dog, nor that man, nor seen that style of transportation. The dog just runs besides the car in the suburbs. This ain't a country road. Also, I was like, did the dog jump out of that moving car through the window? and you just been, running around the blocks. And then I was like, do they even know my neighbors? Or did they literally just walk into their house and was like, the dog loves an open garage. We'll just go in here and then I'll explain to these people that the dog is, crazy out of its mind trying to run away and I needed your garage to capture it. I was like, I was going to use dog treats, but if the dog enjoys an open garage, I don't know. Okay, all of that was to kill time because the dollar store doesn't open for another 20 minutes. And it'll probably take me 10 minutes to get over there. And I want a coffee. That was nuts. Nuts so cuckoo bananas. Birds of a feather. We run. A little mini hair clip in my car. The top of a tripod. The heavy duty like Gorilla Pods. Couple of straw wrappers. Nope, there's gum in that one. Oh, and I dropped the gum. Here's 4 cup lids. I'm not just getting these for shits and giggles. This for a brand deal. My ideas for the coaster were maybe to do one with like pictures on it. All the pictures I printed out for my birthday that I took down off the wall, obviously. I was like, what if I made like a hodgepodge of my face? But then can you hodgepodge over pictures or do they get kind of weird? And then I don't know, maybe like some fun stickers. I have no idea. I don't know. And I don't know what kind of paint to put on tile. Because I'm just thinking acrylic paint on these and then seal it. Because acrylic paint is the only thing that I splatter paint with. But we'll discover. I mean, the coasters just fell into my lap. Well, not really. Steven put them in my car and they're heavy. This is the only like great thing about this backup cam is like it really hits those blind spots when there's just random border collies running the block. But good thing is Riley's coming back from vacation today. Also, Riley had to go to the vet because he's eating all of these cicadas. We have so many of them in our backyard. Covering our tree, they're covering the fence. Now they're back by like that weird gazebo thing that we have. They're back there. I'll find like one turned up and I'm like, oh, that one must be dead. And then it'll be gone a second later. I found like just the wings of the cicada. It's like a burial ground, graveyard, breeding ground in our backyard. Riley was eating a bunch of them. Like before we could like figure out what he was doing, he was just like a cartoon, circling the tree, eating the cicadas off the tree. He ate so many of them that he got like super dehydrated, crazy diarrhea, throwing up in the middle of the night. We have to take him out on a leash now, and then my parents took him to the vet. And I guess he's on like medication. He basically has like food poisoning like I had, but he's better. It's just been a crazy weekend. Like just so much going on. I was in Milwaukee Thursday night. I'll talk about that when I get in my office because I want to show you guys this art piece. And I had to help move, and then I got this tile, and I cried last night over the pizza, and I wasn't crying about the pizza. I was crying about life. And I just thankfully happened to have pizza, and it was very good pizza. So, all right, I'll catch y'all guys back up. I'll catch y'all guys back up. I'll catch y'all up back when I get home from the store. I'll catch y'all back up. What is the right phrase? I'll catch up with y'all back at the office. Apparently I need coffee because I can't even talk. You know when you walk into a store and immediately your stomach hurts? You're like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I haven't even hit the second aisle. I hate that. I schedule my bowel movements around being in public. I walked in there, 2 seconds, I was like, we gotta get out of here. But then when you get invested at looking at something, it goes away. So now we're fine. But now it's raining, pouring out. This is a good crafting day. I'm sleepy. It's raining. I got my coffee. Craft time. Here's our tile. Just 6 from the car. It's like tan, but it kind of looks pink if you look at it too long. Thursday, I went to Milwaukee to go see the premiere of my friend Ike's mini documentary that him and some of his friends put out. So he does woodworking. He takes and finds wood from around Milwaukee and doesn't stain it, treat it, or anything and makes art out of it. This was some of his pieces from a couple years ago when I met him. He made me a cactus and sent it to me. The coolest thing ever. He just did this amazing piece for Crayola. He doesn't stain it, doesn't treat it, paint it, nothing. He finds all this wood naturally. Like this even has like a gradient tone in the Crayola. And he made all the crayons that go in it. You can even take one of the crayons out. I mean, he's an amazing artist. The documentary was amazing. I went out there, I met like his family, his mom Eileen, his older brother, a whole bunch of people. It was a fantastic time. Okay, here's what I found at the dollar store. This is the best that I could do, and I feel like it's decent. It's a decent little haul. I don't know if I want to put these tile on my computer. Is it too heavy? I found this glitter. I never work with glitter. It's not like a rule of thumb. I'm just clumsy, klutzy, and like I feel like glitter is someone like me's worst nightmare. Paint one of the tiles black and then use the fresh paint as almost like a glue and just spray almost like a weird glitter splatter paint design. I thought we could try one of those. The dollar store has like this removable tile decal stuff. Wow, it even reflects off of everything in my room. I got one of these because I wanted to try, but this is like almost too easy. Because you would just cut this to size, slap it on, hopefully it sticks. You can see on the back they like put it in kitchens and stuff because it's like a little reflective. It's like a chrome. Ooh. Good word, chrome. I found a little bit of an alphabet one. I found another alphabet one. These are not like my favorite colors, but I wanted to find, can you see they're like stickers, but they're little raised, made of plastic. I figured if it was just straight up a paper sticker, the Mod Podge might destroy it. You know, stickers like that don't really hold up against liquid. But then here's, like, look at this cool, like, geode gem stored at, like, tile border gems is like what it's called. Look at the colors on those. These are almost look like rocks. And these come 5 across. These are just like black with lines. I don't know what's gonna fit on these tile. That's what we have to experiment with. If I have my this button right here. Ooh, there might be a bit of a gap. So maybe we shouldn't put, yeah, there's a gap. No! Look, I can't fit another one, and I don't want to cut these because then they'll look weird. Look at that. I was hoping everything would just fit cleanly so that when I hodgepodge it, there's gonna be like huge divots. But I kind of like the tan look on the background of this one.
But that's the only time you can do that. Yeah. The chain link barrier is Yosemite Sam or any type of Looney Tunes character.
You know, yeah, Yosemite.
Merry-go-round.
Yeah.
You know, it's dangerous. It had the
Behind closed doors. No, I do that shit with everybody.
Okay, I painted this one black, and I didn't get the edges. This one I painted black, and it's all over the edges, because it got away from me. I'm gonna do the glitter shakers, or what they're called. I'm gonna do the glitter on this one while it's still wet. They're like neon colors. I love neon. You can barely see. Barely. God, I'm gonna come back with every color, really. Oh, I took the whole thing off the orange. You know, and when I flip this over, all of it might fall off. Or if I just let it dry and immediately hodgepodge it down, that might work for us. Like, it looks decent for what I was trying. I just, like, don't know how much of it's gonna fall off if I pick it up. That one actually looks pretty sick. And then this one, I think I'm gonna put the words on. Yeah, once that one dries, I'll put the words on that one. Back up. I've been listening to my podcast. I'm just like zen. I got the Snap Snoops on here with the font. And I could do either... This one's not going to be a coaster because there's not enough to cover it fully. It's going to be so bumpy. I like all the eyeballs on it. Or I just want 2 eyeballs on the center. Because I feel like that would be fun. But I don't know what to put on the rest of it, if anything. So I kind of like the eyeballs everywhere. And then you could like shake it around. But if I hodgepodge it, I think maybe the plastic on the eyeballs will get really wonky and like cloudy, so it might ruin it. Is this formed into a solid? What's going on here? So I'm gonna take the biggest eyeball I can find, put a little hodgepodge on, and see how it dries. Filmy? It's filmy, that's the right word. I'm taking one of these brushes, glue. I don't think it's gonna work. It just looks like glue, and then hopefully it dries clear. Okay, well it was pretty at one point. I would say all of my arts and crafts projects are pretty at one point or another. I'm trying to see how long it takes hodgepodge to dry. I guess there's a difference between drying and curing. Why is this stuff such a mystery to me? I don't get it. Water-based sealer, glue, and finish isolant. I don't know that word. Colle et finitation à base déjà. It's in French right after the other part? Okay, and then in Spanish. Cure time is 4 weeks? 4? Have I ever hodgepodged anything that I could use as a reference? 4 weeks! I don't understand what Mod Podge is. The longer you let it dry, it becomes different things. Well, it's gonna dry the rest of time. Yeah, I don't know. And I used, oh, you're joking. Some of the black paint came off this part. Ooh, that's annoying. I just put black paint over the Mod Podge. And my battery's gonna die. All right, it's the next day. Yeah. They've been curing for 24 hours. And also I kept calling the Mod Podge hodgepodge. I think hodgepodge is a term. A hodgepodge is like, oh, I threw stuff in a box, like a bunch of hodgepodge worth of stuff. That's how I use the term. Like a hodgepodge is like odds and ends of things. It's a hodgepodge. But this stuff is called Mod Podge. Mod Podge, hodgepodge, odds and ends, whatever. Craft time. You know, it got away from me. This was just an experimental little thing. Good thing I got a whole box of these to mess around with. Now, is this one stuck to this one? Oh, goody. Oh, goody. I forgot to do the photos one. I said I was going to make like a collage of photos. Ugh, that'd be so funny. I might do that if I'll leave one of these in here. And if I'm ever inspired one night, I'll do one of those. This is how this one turned out. The chrome one is so reflective. It's literally bouncing off the window behind you. Bouncing light off my wall. That'll get you. That one's shiny. That was just the sheet one. This is the glitter one. Looks like the glitter melted a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it kind of lost its integrity. And like the brightness, and also like there's really chunky bubbly parts of the Mod Podge that you can see. It's just not as smooth, and it's literally not smooth. It's so rough. It feels like a little less tough than sandpaper. I could put another layer of the Mod Podge, but I'm not really happy with what happened here. Like, it looks like a dying firework. So there's that one. Here, did I take? Oh, I did one with like the tiles around the center of the geode rock ones, and then I put a big one in the middle. He didn't like it. I took it apart. I was like, I don't even want a hot Mod Podge. It's not my favorite. But I did do this one. This is more of the colorful gems ones. Almost looks like fish scales when you look at it this way. Almost looks like a mosaic brick wall. And this one I did hodgepodge, and like it all filled in the gaps right here. And this one's like pretty smooth. You could put a drink on here. It's flat enough, smooth enough. That one's cute. That one's like the only like legitimate coaster one I would use. And then this is my favorite one. I said I really didn't like this font on these letters, but I think it works perfectly. Snap Snoops. I didn't do any of the eyeballs. I was waiting for all of the stuff to dry. Like, it's shiny, has a little nice top coat on it. I don't think I want to put the eyeballs on it. I kind of like it just as is. And like how it's on an angle. And how when I Mod Podge this one with the same brush as the glitter one, a little bit of the glitter is in the tile, but like very faintly if you could see it. But I kind of just like it as is. It's fun. I can always do stuff with it later or add to it. So there's that. A little bit of a different video, a weird video, a hodgepodge of a video, if you will. Sometimes that's the vibe around here. That's the style. Life is a bunch of hodgepodge, random stuff going on, things getting your way. So yeah, okay, like, subscribe. I'll see y'all on Friday. And I have a big announcement coming up. Just thought I would drop that in here right at the end. Okay, bye. The battery's gonna die again? How is the battery gonna die again? If cameras weren't so expensive, I would throw this one across my office into a river, into a volcano, into a crevice, into a crack.